When a composer writes a piece of music, one of the first things they do often is they put a word at the top. It's almost like an intention. It's this emotional aim of the piece. Sometimes it's to express sorrow, or sometimes it's to express joy. And every note they write underneath that is simply a tool to help accomplish this higher human emotion. But the performers, we see the notes, and they're easy to count, right? So we get lost in them. So lost that we confuse the notes as the goal itself. And we get so transfixed on these notes, these details, this technique, that it leaves us unable to hear the beauty in the notes that aren't written on the page in front of us. And so my question for you all is, as leaders in this chaotic, uncertain world that you're in, are you able to hear the beauty and the opportunity in the notes that aren't written on the page? Now, I know we're looking at navigating the future of healthcare today, tomorrow, and beyond. And as we look to beyond, right, for years to come, it's certain that regulations will change, technology will change, but the only constant will be your own service of the human spirit. And as you look to all those changes this week together, I challenge you, I invite you never to forget that intention written at the top of your music. The deeper human emotional cause that can lead all of your work into the future. Now, this is not to say that the notes don't matter. If I were to go to a doctor that didn't know how to hit the right notes, probably wouldn't be going back again. But see, the notes are simply an entrance to the stage. It's how you gain entrance to the stage. Right? If you look at an orchestra, right, weeks, if not months before the first rehearsal, all the performers, they get the sheet music in the mail. And that's because the conductor cannot possibly guide the performer, who has not first learned to guide themselves. And so their duty before they ever get to the stage together is to master their own individual part. And then when they get together, I mean, think about the best ensembles that you've seen. They aren't looking down at their own part. And that's because the greatest form of mastery is on stage. It's when you're so secure in your own music, your own part, that you have the ability to look up and see the experiences of those on stage with you. And I truly hope, that in your time here together, that you each are able to look up from the music in front of you and take the time to understand the experiences and collaborate with those who are on stage with you in this room. Now, I'd like to close by performing just one final piece of music. But before I do that, I'd just like to say thank you so much for your attention and energy over the past few minutes that we have together.